Start here are the pieces for the dresser. I counted about, I think 28 pieces as far as the drawer is concerned in the pieces. So let's see how long this takes. Some of these boards have letters and it looks like some of them don't. So let's see how this works. Step 2, these are the screws, what the screws look like for that step. This one, and this is 2. Step 2 is done. I left these screws out because I'm using a drill, even though you said you can't, and they didn't make any holes for them. So we're gonna see how this goes. But when you're doing it, you just want to make sure that the one dot or the one hole lines up with the seam in those 2 pieces. So on is number 3. Okay, step 2 uses step 3 and 4 actually. Step 3 is this one with the holes in it, and it uses these screws like this, so like this. And step 4 is this piece with the strip, they're the same size, and this long piece that it came, and it's gonna use these right here. Okay, now I'm on step 5. I'll put the whatever these things are in there and on the pieces and those pieces too. So I'm going to connect the top and the bottom. This is the bottom. These 2 pieces make the bottom, and then this piece is the top. So I'm gonna do this. Okay, so with this one, this board, if you see right here like this, it goes in the back. So it goes up. This is gonna be the back that you see here. And then you just take these, which I've already done, and there are 2 holes on this side, on the sides, and you just push it in. And then these pieces, like this, I'm gonna put them in here. And they give you a little hex screw to do that. So wrong screw is actually this screw that has this top on it, so that the hex screw can fit in it. So I'm gonna use 4 of these for the side. It looks like this. Okay, so don't make them, I'm just coming in to say don't make the mistake I did, because that skinny piece that goes right here, I put these 2 pieces together before I put that one in, but you want to make sure you put that one in first, at least have one side done, and then you can scoot it in. So I did that, so I had to take these pieces out, but it's no big deal, it's in there now. Now we're gonna go on to just like this. So it's this piece right here and this piece, this screw. There's only one of these. I was confused, but there's only one of these, and we're gonna connect it to this so it can stay together. There's not a hole, so you have to make one, but this is what it looks like. Boom. Step 5, it looks like you have to take these pieces that look like nails and put them in the bottom, so I guess it won't slip or moves easily. So I'm gonna do that now, and with a hammer. Okay, so these are how these go. They don't have any measurements or anything, so I'll just put them in. This goes to the picture. There's supposed to be one right here, but I can't get it to go in, so we're just gonna let that rock. And then the next step is for these 2 back pieces right here. Let me get the screws, and these are the screws. It's supposed to be 8 of them, but they give you 9. It looks like they give you an extra one, but this is how this screw looks. Show it in my hand, and boom. So that's for the back piece right there. And then they're also, okay, with these, I just slid them in because these pieces are really heavy. So what you want to make sure is, because I've been working on this for like 20 minutes, that the holes are in the inside. So you'll see like 4 holes right here, and then 2 holes on the side. So you want to make sure they're in the inside. And then if you do, they just slide into place, because if you're having trouble, most likely they're not sliding into place. And then I just bang them together, because I did have to stretch out a little bit, because I knew like this is like the heaviest piece of the dresser. So I do have the pieces, the boards together for right now. I'm on step 10. It hasn't told me to do anything with these, but I know it's coming up because I looked at the instructions. I only did 3 because it was just hard to screw them in, even with the holes. So, you know, don't do that. I'm just trying to get through this, and I'm going to do the top one, and then, yeah, we'll get it done. These together, they have these little screws that tightens that black screw that was connected. So you want to just turn with this. All right, on the next one, we're gonna take these two and we're gonna connect the back to the front. This is the screw that we're using. Should be 8 of them. Oh, and I think I'm missing one. Yeah, so I gotta find it, but it looks like this. But you know how I do. And then these pieces. Okay, step 12 is just to adhere it to the wall so it won't fall. I'm not gonna do that. So, and step 13 is just to take these stickers and cover them on the screws so you can't see them. So I'm gonna do that. And took 2 separate sides and put these 2 pieces in this knob. So when I put them in, they're gonna like line like this inside each one. I'm gonna actually take this back piece that looks like this, and then take these pieces and hammer these into it. And this is what this looks like after I do that, and I want to slide this piece in for the bottom. Then you just want to push these in once you slid these together like this, the back and the front, and slip them into these, and then turn these.